And welcome, everybody. This is Games Over Plastic, episode number 38. I am Midnight, as always, joined by my two amazing co-hosts. First and foremost, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Mason. How we doing, sir?
Doing great. It's middle of the summer, just enjoying my time off and doing a lot of gaming. I'm loving it. Loving my Switch too.
Nice. Happy to hear that. You're having the exact opposite experience of Hodge and I this summer. Hodge, the other co-host, master of graphics. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm enjoying my no time off, working 60 plus hours every week, and I'm not gaming at all. So it's great. I love it. I'm not tired.
Not tired or bitter at all. No.
No, not at all. I'm definitely not constantly job hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are very happy to be joined once again by our two favorite guests of all time. I just got some random alert here. I don't know why. We'll just ignore it, though. Says Ben is having a problem with something. Oh, well. Hopefully it's working. Ben, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All
I
right.
see him.
Ben is
Hello.
joining us once again for his third time appearing on the show, and we are thrilled to have you. How are you, sir?
I'm great. I didn't even know it was my third time, so thank you for keeping track. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and I'm also having an opposite experience to Sean. My sister's a teacher, and she's always like, "Well, we don't work during the summer, but we work harder during the year." And I'm like, "Well, I work hard all year. So does that are you just slacking compared to the rest of us in society?" That's how I feel, Sean.
All right, you guys can come be a teacher. Come be a teacher. Never too
I was
late.
a teacher. I taught college for a little while. Taught in the college
Never too late to be. Never too late to become a teacher.
Mm.
I had
Something
a
to think
teacher in
about.
high- I
Can
had a
you
teacher
imagine?
in high school who was literally only a teacher so he could have summers off.
Yeah.
He never gave homework. He only gave us a midterm and a final, and he just wanted summers off. That's the only reason he was a teacher.
The guy sounds awesome.
Oh, he was an awesome teacher.
Awesome
he
to
actually
you,
wasn't good.
but
He was actually a good teacher too. He was really smart. He just didn't want to grade homework, so he only did 2 tests, and that's it.
Right on, right on. Last but not least, we have the man who's making his 38th appearance on the show, Lockmort. How are you doing, sir?
Hello. Very happy to be back. Sean asked me to do this a couple of weeks ago, and I said, yeah, sure. But then it got postponed. But I didn't know until you messaged me a couple of days ago. Like, we're doing it now. Get ready. So I'm okay. Well, here I am.
sorry about that.
I'm back. No. That's perfectly fine. Always for you guys. Always. You're always such fun. So much fun. And great to see Ben again, of course, too.
It is great to see Ben. I'm getting nonstop alerts that Ben's having a problem, but we're just going to keep moving, I guess, and hope that everything works out fine. Or should we stop and refresh? I don't know.
Like a heart monitor on Ben.
Are you guys not seeing these alerts?
Nope.
No.
I am. It says, hold on. All right, we're back, and hopefully no more technical issues this time. But yeah, so we're happy to have you guys. Thank you so much, Ben and Locke, for coming on. We really love and appreciate you guys. You are our two favorite guests that we've ever had, probably. So this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing the game squad once again. And as we like to do here, I should mention that because we're doing this game and because we have 5 people, we're not going to be covering the what we're playing this section. So unfortunately, look forward to that next time. We'll talk about what we're playing. And let me real quick get into the administrative stuff that I almost forgot because of the tech issues. And then we're going to start the game with Sean. But yeah, this is Games Over Plastic. It is available on all audio platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Everycast. This podcast, if I could talk, Jesus, is also available on YouTube in full 4K glory with amazing graphics by our one and only Hodge. Check us out there at youtube.com/@gamesoverplastic. Leave us a like and a comment. On this episode in particular, we're going to be counting on the audience to let us know who you thought won, who had the best draft, who had the best picks here. So let us know in the comments, or you can also DM Sean on the Twitters and let him know who you think is the winner. But with all that said, we're going to get into our game of the show, Squad, and that is going to be hosted by the one and only Sean Mason. Take it away, sir.
All right, so we're gonna get started with Squad. So, Squad, for those who don't know, this is episode 2 of our Squad series. This is a series in which us 5 are gonna be drafting different video game based things. So I have 5 different categories here, and each of us are going to draft one thing that fulfills the category. Here's the thing, though. When we draft a certain franchise, a game from that franchise, or whatever from that franchise, that whole franchise is off the board. No one can take anything from that franchise the rest of the game. So, for example, if the category is weapons, and you're like, I'm going to take the battle rifle from Halo 2, the entire Halo series is off the board. I don't care. Even if you want to say, I want to pick something from the best Halo game ever, Halo 5. Sorry. The entire Halo franchise is
Best
gone.
one.
Halo 5 was goated.
Yeah, best Halo
great,
for sure.
Great game.
Unanimously.
Love it.
Yep.
Yeah. So, with that said, the categories for today are vehicles, movie-based tie-in game. When I say movie-based tie-in game, I mean a video game based on a movie. So not like Batman Arkham Asylum. It has to be like the video game is like the movie game of this. So for example,
Batman Begins game.
yes, the Batman Begins game, which I actually never played.
Jesus
We
Christ.
have mini games. So any type of mini game that you want to draft. We have level up system and collector's editions. Those are our 5 categories.
I love that
So-
Locks. Sorry, I just love that Locks cat's just staring out the window and fucking Midnight's is having an aneurysm in the background, just screaming.
I hear someone's cat. I don't know whose cat's doing it, but looking at Locke's cat, looking at Ellie back there, it looks like she's like, "Get off my lawn!" and yelling at people out the window.
Oh yeah, she's just chilling, looking out the window. Matt or Midnight's is the one running around in the background, just going.
He does that. He's him and Sean's smoke alarm are,
Fire, yeah.
Yeah, I need to get something that's constantly going off in my place so we can all have one.
Yeah. I love that you made the movie tie-in game even more difficult because I was already struggling with that. And then you're like, no, it can't be a game that's based on movies. It has to be literally the movie in game format. I'm like,
Oh, there are so many. That's the one I have the most picks.
Pretty
for.
straightforward. I mean,
I haven't played
go back to the
that game,
90s.
but- All right.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to get started. Oh, and how the draft works is basically if you go first, the next round you're going to go second, following round third, following round fourth, following round fifth. Everybody's going to get a chance at the first pick. That's how it's going to go. So we're going to get started with vehicles, and Hodge, you are on the board. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. That's my awful attempt at the NFL draft music.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, everyone, because I'm taking it off the table immediately. I am going with the Warthog from Halo because
Son
it
of
is
a
such an
bitch.
iconic vehicle. I mean, there's so many good ones. You could go Ghost, Banshee. There's anything, the Stingray, anything to pick from Halo. But the Warthog is like, that's the first one that popped in my mind when you said vehicles, is because that's just, I think, probably the most iconic video game vehicle of all time. So I had to go with that. So Halo's Warthog.
Yeah, very creative, Hodge, to pick the tutorial vehicle from the only series anyone thinks about. Great job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's also
it's-
not
that's
that,
why it's
that
the
Sean
number one
already named it.
Pick, man. It's the easy one.
Which Warthog's your favorite?
The green one.
Yeah. Well, probably the one from Halo 3 doing that escape mission at the end. It's
Finish the
goat.
fight.
Yeah, but yeah, I just, it's such a great, and the tank would have been a great choice. But yeah, the Warthog, it's just the definitive video game vehicle. So number 1 overall pick, it should be.
As it should be. That's a great pick. It was on my list too. So you suck.
Thank you.
I was hoping Halo fell.
Well, I was looking at the other 4 topics, and I'm like, there's really no other like Halo choice in the other 4, so I'm like, I don't feel too bad stealing it right away. So
I don't know.
'Cause, like,
Collector's edition, that Halo 3 with the Master Chief helmet.
that was on my list, but I have better collector's editions to choose from, so I was thinking that. But there was one other vehicle I was gonna take, and then I know Sean would have been super pissed that I took it, so I decided to take the Warthog instead.
We could have had another Sean gif of when
Yeah.
he storming out.
I'll say it after we get done with this topic or this first round.
All right.
All right, well, that's a great pick. All right, Locke, you're up. Video game vehicle.
I have a question because I want to play this strategically. Does it have to be a vehicle that you as a character uses, or is it just a vehicle in the game?
Any vehicle in games.
Okay. Midnight, I'm sorry, I'm going to fuck you over right away because I'm going to say Sovereign from Mass Effect.
Oh my God, you son of a bitch.
Strategy.
I did have the what is it, Mako?
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that one on my list as well.
What is this? What is Sovereign? I have no idea.
Sovereign is basically an enemy, but they use
Reaper
it.
ship. Yeah.
They use him as
He's
a
a host
ship.
of ILP.
Play the
I was
game,
with him-
Sean.
I was with him a
Don't
week
play
ago.
Mass Effect. What's wrong with you?
He's
Sorry.
basically the enemy villain's ship, but also a bad guy.
He's awesome. Yeah, go. You should play the Legendary Edition, Sean. But
I know. I've had it since day one, and I still haven't played it.
and it's so awesome. Even Hodge liked it.
I was actually looking at it. I played it 3 years ago, and then I fell off the second one because I got busy with school. And I was like, damn, I really need to go back and play 2 and 3 still.
The
That's
good news is you're not busy these days, so you got plenty of time to play it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean.
It's all good. All right, next up we have Midnight. You're up.
Oh, I'm up. Awesome. Okay. So, because literally these two bastards took my first 2 picks, I had the Warthog and I had the Mako from Mass Effect, and I can no longer pick either one. So, thank you guys. I'm going to go with your ship from Starfield. That's right. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed crafting and building my own ship. I enjoyed flying around space and getting into the little space battles. I enjoyed running into the dude singing you that awesome sea shanty. That was amazing. So yeah, my ship from Starfield. I thought that was an awesome vehicle, and it was cool too because you could literally like get out of the seat and walk around and explore it and craft stuff in it. So I think that's a great choice. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Your ship from Starfield. That'll be my pick.
You picked the worst Bethesda game.
But a good vehicle, though. A good vehicle,
Yeah.
though.
I will say I don't like doing like base building stuff in games. Like when they had that in Fallout 4, I was like, I don't want to do that. But building a ship was actually super fun. I really like spending time doing that.
It is probably the worst Bethesda game, I agree. But a great vehicle, though.
You want to build a good ship? Go play No Man's Sky.
Oh, okay.
That's
Maybe
true.
you can pick that then.
That's a real story.
I've actually never played it, but
I haven't either.
all right. Ben, you're up. Video game vehicle.
All right. So interestingly enough, for all 3 of the vehicles I picked, I realized this after I wrote them down, and I like made come up with some backups. None of them are like traditional vehicles that you would think of, but they are all things that transport you and
Ben, I already
are
know.
vehicles.
You're going to say Eve from Stellar Blade, right?
Okay, that doesn't even make any sense.
Well, you because you want to ride her? Okay, never mind. Sorry, I'll leave. You said they're not actual vehicles, so I was like,
they're not. They're
he
not.
wants to ride, you know.
Do you want me? Okay. Do you want me to? Never mind. The one I actually think I'm going to pick is the minecart from Minecraft. And the reason it's so great is because not only like, you know, the crazy physics, all the stuff that happens, but like you can choose exactly where it goes, turn switches on and off to direct you. It makes transportation around Minecraft like so easy. When they introduced Redstone all those years ago, it like totally changed the way that everything worked. So like you can't control the vehicle necessarily from the vehicle, but like it is one of the most effective and creative types of transportation you could possibly have. So the Minecraft minecart.
I thought when you were saying Minecraft, I thought you were going to say, the minecart. I thought you were going to say Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, that's a really good one too. That is a really good one.
Yeah.
Or the original Donkey Kong, but you know.
I don't know if it's just because I think of you when I think of this game, but I was also thinking the ship from Sea of Thieves.
I was thinking that too.
Ship from Sea of Thieves. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. No.
No.
Just no.
I mean,
a good
there's
pick. I
multiple
like that,
ships in Sea of Thieves and all. Never mind. It's all good.
The one that you die and go to, Davy Jones's ship.
Later, I'll tell you guys my honorable mentions once we get through all the franchises. I don't want to put anything in anybody's head, but I think of all of my of all these topics, this was the one I was like well, which of these three do I pick? And none of them are real vehicles. So
All right. Well, last but not least for the vehicles, it's going to be me. And Hodge, I think I know what you were thinking. I am going with the gummy ship from Kingdom Hearts.
That wasn't what I was thinking, but that's a good one.
I think I know what you were thinking then. Gummy ship from Kingdom Hearts, specifically Kingdom Hearts 2. I think the gummy ship missions in Kingdom Hearts 2 were awesome. They were like it was like an on-rail shooter, much more like, it was kind of akin to Star Fox almost. Whereas 1 was a little bit more
One you could
not
basically
as fine-tuned.
One you could basically not move and hold down the trigger and you'd make it through.
Yeah, well, if you watch like speedruns of the game, if you just go to the top right, you can just like avoid everything. Where in the second game, like in the second one, you actually have to like just there's like bosses at the end of each mission. I also love the customization of the gummy ship. I've seen so many cool creations that people just make these insane ships, and you can make your ship so powerful. I like the idea of just little gummy blocks, finding them all throughout the world. But yeah, the gummy ship's awesome. I love it. You got Chip and Dale, as your like mechanics. Love that. Yeah, the gummy ship. So now, I know you guys are all sad. Kingdom Hearts is off the board.
yeah. Devastated actually.
Yeah.
I figured.
Hodge might be.
Actually, I was looking. I didn't have it as any of my things, so I'm not. It sucks. Like it's gone for if I did think of something, but yeah, I didn't actually have anything from Kingdom Hearts on my lists.
Yeah. Shout out to the gummy ships from Kingdom Hearts 3 too, because I kind of like that exploring, like the open world aspect almost of it. That was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
All right, so that was vehicles. Does anybody have like an honorable mention they want to say for vehicles?
Yeah, sure. I'll say I forget the name. I think like Delaran or something. The talking cab in Cyberpunk was awesome. Like you got a taxi cab that talked randomly. I think it was Delaran or something. That was cool.
I know this series will eventually be used, so it's not like I'm putting anything in anyone's mind. My backup was going to be the Chocobo.
That was one of mine.
See, I don't like the Chocobos, so
Shut up,
that
Sean.
I have something else from Final Fantasy.
Or the High Wind.
I was thinking High Wind, yeah.
Yeah.
I had Sweet Tooth's ice cream truck.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one. Damn, I didn't think of Twisted
too.
Metal. I would have done Axel.
My three were the Minecraft minecart, Chocobo, and again, not a real vehicle, but the Big Daddy drill suit. Some people would call that an upgrade. I think of it as a vehicle, essentially.
Yeah, kind of.
That was cool.
It gets you to transport outside.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Yeah.
I also had the Courageous, which is from Trails of Cold Steel 1 through 3. It's like a giant ship. It's very similar to the High Wind.
Just so you know, Sean, I did pick up Trails of Cold Steel 1 the other day because it was on sale for $9. So just for you. I own it
So
now.
you got to play a bunch of other games before that. You know that, right?
Maybe. I do what I want.
Okay.
Whatever. I do what I want.
I don't want to alert you, Midnight, but the boxes and the stuffed animal behind you are shaking.
It's on top of just a box that my cat likes to lay in, so
Okay.
he's probably rustling around. Yeah,
Cool. I didn't know if there was an earthquake and you just weren't aware or what was
no,
happening.
no,
No,
not
Bucky's
yet.
alive.
Yeah, he's living.
He's just moving around.
Thank you though for looking out for my safety there.
You're welcome. Well, it was really for the Bucky safety, but you're welcome.
Yeah, we can't have Bucky die on the show. That'd be tragic.
True.
All right, we're ready to move on to the next category. We have movie-based tie-in games. So these are games based off of movies, so not licensed, not just like a licensed game. These are games based off the movie, and I have the first pick in this round, and I am very excited. I am choosing the best movie tie-in game of all time, and that is The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King for PS2/Xbox. Was it on Game? I don't even know. It might have been on Game. I had it for PS2. This game was unbelievable. The amount of hours me and my sister would put in this game, running through like it had like the branching path system where you could play as like you had one of them was Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli. One was Frodo and Sam, and then it was Merry and Pippin. And you just went through all the different levels. And then once you beat the game, you could go back and play any level with anyone. You could level up your characters to level 20 and you just like boost up the stats. This game was unbelievable. Like I had so much fun. And I used to watch they had like like behind the scenes interviews with the actors trying to play the game. And I forget who it was, but one of the characters was like, "Hey, I can't find the X button on this thing. Where's the X button?" It made me laugh. But yeah, and then you could unlock Farmir. Yeah, you could unlock Farmir, and there was somebody else you could unlock too. But the game was freaking awesome. Oh, Gandalf, you can unlock.
Yeah,
Gandalf.
you be Gandalf.
Yeah.
Sean,
So, yep.
I'm really upset about this for a couple reasons. One, I had a Lord of the Rings pick. Two, because you said Return of the King is the best Lord of the Rings game, and it's the Two Towers, very clearly.
Oh no, the Two Towers is all I didn't like. I like the Return of the King way better.
But
I love them both.
But like you're wrong. So
It's funny because you're both wrong. It's Battle for Middle Earth 2. I'm sorry.
You guys are all wrong.
that's not a movie tie-in game.
It's actually
It's a
Lord
movie.
of the Ring, the Golem, or whatever.
Lord of Ring Gollum.
Lord of Ring
Well,
Golem.
Ben, I'll give you this: the Two Towers game is better than the Fellowship of the Ring game. The Fellowship of the Ring game is
Yeah.
awful.
I would agree
Oh, that
with
game was bad. Yeah.
You only
Well,
play
look-
as Frodo.
Yeah.
and
Another
it's
one
like,
that
it's
was
so
great.
different.
It wasn't technically. I mean, it was kind of a tie-in because the actors were in it. But Lord of the Rings Conquest. That was
Yeah.
like the Battlefront one or
Yeah.
Battlefield one. That one was awesome.
I
Lord of
remember
the
there
Rings
you
is awesome. Go ahead.
probably about like 2002. There was I don't know where I found it, but there was some like offshoot game that I bought. Or no, maybe I found it at Walmart. It was just like in one of those cardboard sleeves, that games used to come in sometimes that were really cheap on PC, and it was literally just called Halfling, and it was a Lord of the Rings knockoff game with like you play as Frito or something, like some knockoff name like that. It was terrible. It was probably in the $5 bin at Walmart even back in 2002 or something. But yeah,
I know it was you, Frito. It breaks my heart.
I actually, fun fact: 2 years ago, I had a student named Sam Gamgee.
nice.
So I used to call him Samwise.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm sure he'd
And
never heard that before.
he used to get really mad. He used to get really mad. He's like, "Oh, you freaking first time I heard that one."
Probably hears that every day. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
All right, so-
someone.
I'm sorry, but the Lord of the Rings is off the board.
That sucks because I was definitely going to pick Golem later, but
Yeah.
Was that, did everybody have Return? I had Return of the King too. You had it too, Ben?
I did.
No, I had Two
Everybody?
Towers.
Okay.
I'll give you this: Two Towers is good. I just preferred Return of the King.
Well,
They're
you also
both
like Kingdom
great.
Hearts, so I can't trust your opinion.
That is true.
very fair. Very fair.
All right, well, Ben, you're up. Next pick.
All right, I gotta steal the next, I think, obvious choice, and that's GoldenEye 007.
Yes. Great.
Ooh, that
pick.
was not on my
Oh, so
list.
we are snake drafting then?
No, this is just for the. We're going to the right. Oh no, never mind. Oh crap, you're right. Oh, sorry, Ben. You do not have the next pick. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna do a snake draft because I screwed up. So Ben, you have the next pick. You're picking GoldenEye 007.
Just a little peek behind the scenes. Before this show started, there was like 5 minutes of conversation where Sean was getting really mad that everyone thought it was Snake, and then he did a snake. So
All right. Well, you're
We
up, Ben.
numbered them for you.
I know. My bad. I totally messed that up. Oh well. We're just gonna do a snake.
It's
So
all
Ben, GoldenEye.
GoldenEye 007.
007.
I mean, not only is the game pretty great for N64. I mean, I haven't played the remaster or remake or whatever the re-release. I don't even know what they did. But I mean, anybody who was around and playing games during that era with their friends spent many hours in couch, not co-op, but couch comp, playing against each other in GoldenEye. Back on the N64, what a phenomenal time in gaming that was, a moment in time, if you will. And the game's okay, like the actual story, but
It
the
does not.
multiplayer makes it.
That's a great pick. I love it. And yeah, the N64 was awesome. That's why it was the third best Nintendo console of all time, I think.
I've actually never played this game ever.
Yeah,
Well, that's
was
why
way-
he doesn't respect the N64.
But I was way too young. Like I was way too young for
Yeah.
it. So-
I think it's available on the Switch now, isn't it?
It is.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it has online multiplayer, and I'm pretty sure it's like awful.
Yeah,
Multi-
I don't know if I can recommend it in the year 2025, but
No.
in 1995 it was great.
Yeah.
Or
I
whatever
actually-
it was.
The remaster was on Game Pass, I think, for a little bit, if it's not still there. And they added obviously more modern controls, so it plays a little better, but it is still a junky,
Yeah.
a shooter from the N64 era.
Right.
So it's not like it's great, but it plays a little better. But I just wish that Nintendo Online played better, because me and Midnight have tried it so many times, and it's no matter what, the second you join someone else, you go down to like 1 or 2 bars out of 4, and it just skips. It's so bad. But of course,
it's so weird.
That's Nintendo for you.
Yeah, who would have thought Nintendo was bad at online? Anything?
It's like, the way they do it with that, instead of you all connecting to a server, like everybody connects to the host. So you're like doing like couch co-op, but like through the internet. It's really weird. And so if any person's internet sucks, the whole thing is horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. All right. Great pick. Am I up next?
Yes, you're up next.
All right. So I make sure. All right. So I got a good one here. Originally, I was going to pick some different games, but then Sean was like, oh, it has to be literally the movie game. I'm like, damn it, Sean. So obviously E.T. for the Atari. No, I'm kidding. One of the worst games of all time, allegedly.
Caused the video game crash.
Yeah. Love it. But no, actually I thought of a really good one. This is Jaws, the game from the NES. Did you guys ever play this? This game was actually pretty fun.
Hang on. Can you say that again?
Jaws from the NES. You don't
Is anyone else hearing Jaws? Like Jawls?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man, don't make fun of the way I speak. Wait, we don't make fun of your Massachusetts accent when you say certain words.
When you say
slide. When you say certain words, you do. But
yeah.
Jaws, the game. Okay, this was on the NES. This game was actually pretty awesome. All right, so you like sail around on a ship, and then anytime you hit something, it all of a sudden puts you down as like a scuba diver. And so you're like, as a scuba diver with like a spear gun or something, you're like swimming around kind of like a Mario level almost. You're shooting at like fish and small sharks and stuff, trying to survive. And then every so often Jaws will show up and harass you. And like, he's really hard to fight. He's really hard to kill. He'll attack you when you're on the ship and you like throw depth charges at him and stuff. It was actually really, really fun game. Actually, I enjoyed that. So Jaws, that's how I say it. Deal with it, people. On the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's my pick.
This is one of those where I remember like very specific NES games when I was a kid playing that I know for sure I played. And then there's a bunch of other NES games that I can't remember if I played or I watched my cousin play them. Mm-hmm. But I remember Jaws from that time period, but I don't know if I actually played it. I would have been very young.
Yeah, it was a pretty simple game, but it was fun though.
Nice.
It was fun.
I was just looked up screenshots, and I've never played this game, but I just love the look of those old NES games. I just love it. It's so nostalgic. As someone who had an NES and loved playing it,
I love the cover too. Obviously, it has the iconic scene of him like coming out of the water, like the movie poster. And it says, "This time, there's no escape."
Yeah.
Fun fact: I've never seen Jaws.
Great movie. It's a great movie. It's getting a re-release in August, I think, for its 50th anniversary.
For Shark Week, right?
It's its 50th anniversary, I believe.
50th. That's crazy. My dad has a story where he and his family and his parents were, I think his parents were like in their 40s when he was born, which was very uncommon in the 60s, let alone now. But they went to see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I think, and they somehow got into the wrong theater, and it was Jaws, and my dad was like 6 or 7 years old. So they stayed for it, of course. But
yeah, if you go back now and watch the first movie, like the animatronics or whatever, and the effects are so bad on the shark, but it's still great though. Still great.
Yeah. Because it takes place in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. My mom told me that, like, because she was growing up, she was a kid when it came out. She told me that, like, Martha's Vineyard was like no one went in the water for like months.
Yeah,
it made everyone scared of the ocean.
Kind of like how nobody wants to be behind the log trucks now, you know?
I mean, that's what happened to JFK Jr. A lot of people don't know, but Jaws got him. Yep. That wasn't the plane crash.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I agree.
All right, and on that note, we're going to move on. Lock, you're up. Movie-based tie-in game.
Well, I got fucked a little here because originally nobody else has this movie or franchise because there's only one game. Originally, I had The Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay, but that's a prequel to the movie, so it doesn't count, right?
That's fine. But nobody would know if you didn't say that.
Well, I have to be honest. So, but I picked another one. I had another one, which is a great game too, which is X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah.
From 2009, which was a great game. Very brutal game, very bloody. I love that game. So yeah, X-Men Origins Wolverine.
That
Very
was
nice.
on my list. That was on my short list of games for this. That
One
game
of
was
the
awesome.
one of the few where the game is way better than the movie.
Yeah.
That movie was. I remember seeing that. I was at a baseball game in Baltimore. Me and my dad went to a game in Baltimore, and then we got there like a day early, and my dad was like, "Oh, let's go see a movie tonight." He's like, "Oh, let's go see X-Men Origins." And I remember looking over about an hour in, and my dad's just like, and I'm like, "Yeah, this movie's pretty bad." Because my dad's a huge X-Men fan, and if that put him to sleep, it's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I still remember the scene where he has his claws in the bathroom and they look so fake. He's like sitting there like slashing it, and they look so bad.
They're like cartoon blades. Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. Oh man,
That's another one that I got probably out of the bargain bin at Walmart, and I got it on PC. So I actually still have like the hard case PC. It's like this thick, but it's just one disc inside.
Yeah.
And I couldn't play, I couldn't get it to work, and I couldn't get it to play. So I have it, but I've never played it.
Oh, it's great game. Anything else before we move on to me?
No, Hodge, you're up.
All right, I actually still have a bunch on my list. There's a lot of good ones, but I'm gonna go with Okay, I'm gonna go with this. The Godfather game.
Ooh.
This is my favorite GTA-like game of all time. I absolutely loved this. You basically play as Michael Corleone, but you're your own person. It's not you're playing through the story of the movie. You're a person instead of Michael. But it was so fun. Like, you go around and you basically have to like bomb a business to threaten them, and you would just take over the city from other families and stuff. And oh my god, I played this game so many times on PlayStation 2, and I never really played the sequel or enjoyed it, but the first one I played over and over and over. I loved this game so much. So yeah, The Godfather.
Damn it. Why did I not remember that when I was up? Because my memory is horrible. That game is awesome. Good pick, Hodge. I love that game.
Yeah. And before we move on, the other ones I had was the Star Wars Episode 3 game. That game was awesome.
Oh, that game was awesome. That game was awesome.
And then the Punisher game.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nice.
From PS2.
Nice.
That game was sweet. And actually, I don't know if it counted, but Enter the Matrix. I remember you played as Will Smith's wife and the Asian guy or whatever. And it was technically
It's Jada Smith.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah, you play as her character, and they're in the movies, but the game was based on like their side story outside of the movie, so it doesn't really count. But yeah,
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
That's from that line's actually from The Matrix. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, you're just quoting me.
My third pick, I picked 3 for each of these, or maybe more for some of them, but honorable mention, Aladdin on the Sega Genesis. Very tough game, if I remember correctly. I mean, I was also very young, like 6 or 7 years old, but very nostalgic when I see screenshots of that game.
The Lion King game also was
they
awesome.
did like
the Lion King game was like ridiculous.
They did a double pack of that recently.
Disney pack. Yeah, the Disney pack.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
I had a couple honorable mentions. I had Shrek 2, the video game. That game is freaking awesome. It's like a Diablo style beat 'em up game.
Yeah.
It's like freaking so cool. But Shrek, it's awesome. I had SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie game. Game is so good. You have to collect like Goofy Goober tokens. It's essentially like it's like Mario 64, except it's not like you're not running and jumping into pictures, obviously, but like you have like a mission, but there's like 7 different things you can do, and depending on which one you click, like the level might change a little bit. I had that. Yeah, so many good. Oh, I had oh my god, I can't remember. Thanks, Midnight. You give me your bad memory.
It's coming for all of us, man. It's coming.
Yep.
There it
Speaking
is.
of coming,
There it is.
Right on cue. That's hilarious.
You can just replace the batteries in those things. I don't know if anybody's told you that.
He said while he's muted, he said it's because it's like a wiring issue in the wall and he has to take out a chunk of wall to have it replaced or something like that. So he just hasn't.
I would do it.
Done that.
Use all your spare time in the summer when you're not working, Sean, to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
How many times a day does it do that?
Can't you literally just cut the wire? Like, obviously turn the power off and then cut the wire.
Just
Yeah, I don't know if
open the
that's
thing,
not
yeah.
up to code.
If it's not getting any, well, it wouldn't be up to code, but if it's not getting any power, it can't beep. Just cut, cut the electrical wire.
Sometimes, like when you hear something over and over, like your alarm clock, if you hear the same alarm tone too many times, it doesn't wake you up anymore. Like that's a problem for me at least. Someday, hopefully not, God forbid, Sean's gonna have like a real smoke in his house, and his smoke alarm's gonna go off, and he's not gonna think it's real.
That actually could be a legitimate issue. Yeah, like the boy who cried wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just remembered a game that if Maddie were here would have said, the Toy Story game.
Yeah,
Toy Story 2.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they talked about it at the Butler show way back when.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to mention there was like a RoboCop and a Karate Kid game on the NES that were both okay, like not good, but
The
okay.
RoboCop was not good.
The Karate Kid one was decent though.
I didn't play that one.
Didn't they make a Super Mario Brothers like movie game also at some point?
I don't think so.
I
don't
thought
think
I
so.
remember that, but maybe I'm going.
They made that movie in the 80s, but that wasn't that was so bad that it wasn't based on anything. Not even Super Mario. Even
Oh,
though
yeah,
it
that's
was
true,
called
yeah.
Super Mario.
That's very true.
Yeah. Sean is still struggling with his smoke alarm here.
Does this happen every time you guys
No,
record?
it doesn't usually go off for this long. Is it still going off?
Usually
And this
not
is
that-
horrible timing because he's up next, so we can't just push on
No,
without
I am
him.
because we're snake driving.
Yeah, he went first last time.
Oh, perfect. Okay, well, Hodge,
yeah.
mini
Well,
game
I'll
is
do
the
that.
next subject.
Whoever goes first next wins. I can predict because I know
Okay.
what you're gonna say. I know what everyone's gonna say here. But go
So
ahead.
since Sean is busy, Hodge, the next topic or question or whatever is your favorite mini game from a game series. Hodge, you are up. Go ahead, sir.
So I had a bunch of them, but I'm gonna go with one that I loved recently, and that is Queen's Blood from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's one of the few mini games in a game where I actually looked forward to playing it. And I know, Midnight, you said you weren't a fan just because they like forced you to play it in the story. It wasn't like just a mini game, which I get, but I loved playing it. And I played every single one that was like an optional one that you could go to, like, I don't know, the person who was dealing the cards or whatever. You can play all of them. I played every single one because if they release this as like a mobile game or something, I would play it for sure. Like I would play this as its own game. And so yeah, Queen's Blood from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Locke, is that the one you thought he was going to say?
That was the other one. There are two.
I'll tell you what game I absolutely freaking hated from Final Fantasy VII remakes was the stupid bike one. The bike battles I hated those.
Oh, I hated
Those
the
were horrible.
boxing one. I hated.
Oh, that one was fun.
they
I
were
was going
all
to say
awesome.
Fort Condor. Fort Condor was fun. I like that.
Fort Condor was awesome. I
Yeah.
loved Fort Condor, but Queen's Blood was by far my favorite one.
Yeah, I think that
Welcome
was
back,
the easy,
Sean.
that was the easy 1-1 right there.
Yeah.
Sean, if I was you, I would like kill the breaker. I would pull that bitch down and I would just cut the power cord that's going into it. It can't beep anymore if no power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here's the thing. So this little thing about they're hardwired and there's no batteries in them or anything.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do that, but then Claire would freak out if there was no smoke detectors because if there was ever a real fire.
Can't you get like just a normal like battery powered one that you could stick up there?
No, I can't. They don't. I would have to drill a whole new hole in the ceiling, put
No.
them in everywhere, and if you don't have a certain amount in Massachusetts, it's against code.
All right. But
Get
get
an
an
electric-
electrician, man. Get an electrician, man.
Yeah,
Just get
we'll
one
see.
that you stick on your ceiling. Like it doesn't have a wire. It just
Yeah,
has a
that's
battery.
what I was
like a
saying.
literal battery.
In fairness, it's probably, this is too in depth, but it's probably like a full circuit. And if one's not connected to the circuit, then the other ones go off. If I had to guess, that's the kind of setup it is.
I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually.
I don't
But-
believe you, Sean.
I'll figure
it's
it
been
out
going on for like 2 years now.
It's about 2022 was the first time it happened. It happened.
Okay.
On the
It's
last-
2025.
Yeah, it happened on the last day of school. I remember because it was like right when I was about to leave for work, and I started freaking out, thinking there was a fire was running around my house. And yeah, ever
Tell
since
you
then.
what, man, I'll send my cat over there. He'll deal with that. He'll meow at it.
How often does it happen?
Not. I mean, it really. That was the first time it's happened in maybe a week.
Okay.
Just Saturdays when you're recording. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I noticed when it's warmer outside, it happens more frequently.
Interesting.
So it happens a lot more in the summer than in the winter.
Could you just buy a new smoke detector and replace that one? Maybe it's the
Tried
smoke
it.
detector, not the
I
wire.
tried it. I tried it. Didn't work. No.
Well, you're screwed. Move. It's time to buy a new house.
I guess it's time to move. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, that was a fun mini game. Next up is Lock.
Oh, thank God. Okay, mine is the easy one that I thought everyone was gonna pick Gwent from The Witcher 3.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, of course. That's the most obvious one. I think it's the best minigame ever in any game. That's why they made it. Well, did they make a standalone game of it? Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah,
right?
I played it. It was awesome.
They did make a standalone game. So yeah, Gwent, great game inside The Witcher 3. I spent hours playing Gwent. It's such a there's this whole tournament too in The Witcher 3 where you have to play in the tournament and win the tournament while playing Gwent. You can't make any mistake. It's really cool. Yeah, I love it. I love Gwent. Can't wait to see what they do with it in The Witcher 4. I presume it's going to be back.
Gwent
Was it
Battle
in
Royale.
Witcher 2 and 1?
No, in The Witcher 1, you had these weird little cards of like naked women in the game, or not even in the game, just random naked women that you could collect. And in The Witcher 2, I don't remember what it was in The Witcher 2. Maybe Midnight remembers, but I don't remember what it was in The Witcher 2. But then in The Witcher 3, it became Gwent, and that was amazing.
I didn't really play The Witcher 2 much. I still need to go back and actually do that. But yeah, Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales is a Gwent-based game, and it's awesome, and I recommend it if you haven't played it, Locke. You'll love it.
I have it. I think I played it on... Because it didn't... I think... Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I don't think it launched on Steam. I think it launched on GOG first, and I bought it there.
Mm.
And then
It's really good. Like the gameplay is Gwent-based, similar to Gwent. It's a little variant, but yeah, you just make a lot of choices. It's an RPG, like isometric view. It's cool.
Yeah. It has that beautiful art style, right? Like the hand-drawn...
Yeah, very good art style. All right.
All right. Well, Midnight, you're up. 2 of your favorite games off the boards.
Yeah. So my favorite mini game, and I'm actually surprised that you guys haven't all said this, but the best mini game here is saying racist and offensive comments in Call of Duty lobbies. I mean, this is definitely the best. And we all did this, of course, Modern Warfare 2. No, I'm kidding. But my serious pick is there's like 2 of them, and they're both from the Yakuza series. So I had the can recycling mini game from Yakuza Like a Dragon, where you're just like riding around picking up all the cans. That was pretty fun. But I think the one I'm really going to go with is the RC kart racing in Yakuza 0. Like there's this whole kart racing series, and when I say kart racing, I'm not talking about Mario Kart. Like I'm talking about like a little remote control kart that you customize, and it's on like a little track, and like you just drive it around, and you have to like customize it properly so that you can win the race without flying off of the course or just being too slow. And it's really fun, and there's a lot of different like attachments and upgrades for it that you can find in the open world or buy, and that game was really cool. So that's what I'm gonna go with. But the real pick, of course, is the Call of Duty lobbies, let's be honest.
Nice.
Can't say I've ever done any of those things.
You didn't play Call of Duty, Sean? Come on now.
I've never played Call of Duty online.
Okay.
Really?
Nope. Never.
He's not a multiplayer gamer. He's a loner.
No, I used to have to hide Modern Warfare 2 from my friends when they came over because that's all they want to do is play online. So I used to hide it in my ceiling.
Wow. Maybe that's
why you're smart.
I had like the push-up tiles in my ceiling, and my friend would be like, "Where's your game?" I'm like, "I have no idea, dude. It must have disappeared."
Wow, looks like we're gonna have to play Nintendo Wii again.
Yep, pretty much.
All right, we're gonna play Mario Baseball again.
Yep, Mario Baseball again. Sorry, guys. All right, Ben, you're up.
Originally, I was going to say Call of Duty Zombies, but that's more of a mode than a mini game. Of course, I had Queen's Blood, but I'm gonna my actual pick is the knife game from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that, where you had to like I can't remember what it's actually called, but like the whole thing where you have to stab and try not to cut yourself. Very minimal part of that game, but of course, you could do it almost at any time you wanted to.
It's called Five Finger Fillet.
Five Finger Fillet. That's it.
That's awesome.
Five Finger Fillet from Red Dead 2. That's my pick for best minigame. I don't really like minigames as a rule.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a huge mini gamer either, But
There used to be a flash game where you did it and you'd stab your own knives off or fingers off. I used to play it. I was bad at it.
You can do that in real life too.
Yeah.
Kids do that with pencils during class. Like they'll do it with a pencil, and I'm like, Jesus.
if this video gets 6.9 likes in the next episode, I'll play 5-finger fillet on cam with a real knife. Cut my fingers off. No,
I've got at least 7 YouTube accounts I can help you out with there.
it has to be exactly 6.9. So.
Okay. Well,
6.9 million likes once we get to that.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Well, the last pick is my number one pick is still on the board, and that is Mushroom Mix-Up from Mario Party. The entire game's based on mini games. So I went with Mushroom Mix-Up. This is like one of the best mini games in Mario Party. It basically it is kind of like almost like musical chairs, almost like where it's like reverse musical chairs. Like you have like a bunch of like mushrooms. So you're standing over water, and they're all different colors, and then like Toad will like pull up like the color that's gonna like stay the same. So for example, he holds up like a yellow sign. The yellow mushroom stays the same, and all the other mushrooms like drop. And you, as the 4 players, have to try to get to the mushroom that is still. And then it's like basically last man standing wins. There's a lot of fights with this game because you can edge guard, so you can stand right on the edge, and then someone would try to jump up, they'd bounce off your head, and when you're like bounce off someone's head, it's really hard to control where you land. A lot of fights are started because of this game. But yeah, Mushroom Mix-Up. This game's awesome.
The best Mario Party mini game is the one where you warp Mario's face.
Oh, crazy! No, it's called Facelift. That was on my list too. I was thinking about Facelift. Yeah,
I love that one.
Yeah, Facelift's good. Crazy Cutter's good. Messy Memory from Mario Party 3. Pushy Penguins from Mario Party 4 is also a really good one.
I had a couple Fusion Frenzy mini games on my list, but then I went first, so I went Queensville instead. But if I hadn't gone first, I would have had Fusion Frenzy in my back.
I also had a throwback to an episode that Ben was on. I had a Nicktoons Party Blast minigame on there from that, like that, was that like a 19 on Metacritic, that game that I really liked? Yeah. Couple of those mini games on there.
I also did. My other honorable mention was the skateboarding levels in Spyro 3.
Oh, those are really fun. Yeah,
those were fun as hell.
Tony Hawk Light.
The loading screens in Starfield. It's a good mini game. I love Starfield.
The scanning planets in Mass Effect 2, and Pazak in KOTOR 1 and 2.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good one.
All right.
All right. Well, we are 3 categories down. We have 2 left. Next up, we have Level Up Systems. This is going to be interesting because my number 1 pick is off the board. Thanks, Hodge, because I can't pick Final Fantasy. I was gonna pick Final Fantasy X, the Sphere Grid, but unfortunately, I cannot. So, next up, my pick is going to be.
Wait.
Yep.
Didn't you already go first?
Yeah, we're just doing a snake draft. We're just gonna do it snake.
But then somebody's gonna get fucked. Yeah. Because somebody doesn't get to go first.
Yeah.
Well, Midnight's been in the middle every time, so
that's the way the cookie crumbles. Life's not fair. The sooner you realize it, the easier life gets.
This game sucks. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I actually really like this game. All right. My level up system is from another Mario series, but it's not the Mario Party series. These are different. It is from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door.
Oh, you can't do that.
It's a
Paper Mario. Whoa. Paper Mario is an RPG. Mario Party is a party. Fine. You know what? I'll pick something else then. I'll screw someone else.
I was gonna say, because last time we talked about how if you picked like Halo, you couldn't do Halo Wars, which is a completely different type.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Sean's changing all the rules.
I'm gonna go first every time. I'm gonna break the rules I made.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess with my smoke detector.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm gonna go up next then. And my favorite level up system has got to be from Trails of Cold Steel, since I have not picked any of the Trails games yet. Specifically Trails from I'll say the Cold Steel series. The Trails of Cold Steel series is really where the level up system got a little bit more in depth. Every time you level up, you have the typical like strength, magic, all that stuff. But the bonding system levels up on its own as well. So when you level up your bonds with other characters, and you can go on like dates with them and do stuff like that, is super fun. I love it. Trails of Cold Steel level up system. Let's go.
Okay. I don't think anyone here has played those games. So.
Yeah, I know.
But I did buy it, like I told you. So.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
I'll
gonna
play
go
it.
with.
I'll play it.
Yeah. When you play the other games first.
No, I'm just playing Cold Steel first. Yeah.
All right, then I'm never gonna listen to anything you ever say, ever.
Oh, damn.
Even if there's a fire. Anyone know the reference?
Step Brothers.
Thank you.
There you go.
That's 2010 8th grade Sean Mason right there. That's like him and his
Well, it
friends.
came out in
That's
2008,
hilarious.
so you're 2 years late to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I watched that movie hundreds of times during college.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I watched that movie hundreds of times in like 2010,
2008 is one of the best years for movies ever. It was Iron Man, Tropic Thunder, Step Brothers, Role Models. It was a fantastic year.
Great movies.
Speaking of movies I saw too early, because probably shouldn't have seen Step Brothers when I was in 8th grade. I saw Superbad in like 06. So I was in like 5th or 6th grade. And my mom was tutoring some like college student, and he came downstairs into our basement, because we used to have like a refrigerator in our basement. And he went back upstairs and goes, "Hey, do you know what your son and his 2 friends are watching right now?" And she's like, "No, what?" He goes, "This movie called Superbad." And she like came downstairs and like started watching it with us, and it was like the scene where it's like, you know, my dick is like it's like a division sign, ball, penis, ball. And she came down and just watched that with it, and I was like, "Yep, so this is what we're watching." Yeah.
That's great.
I love Superbad. Superbad's great.
Great movie, yeah.
Wrote a college paper on Superbad.
Nice.
I was watching South Park when I was like 7 years old, so that was a little too early for that too.
All right, well, Ben, you're up.
I'm up. Oh man. All 3 of mine are bangers, and I have a feeling, I don't know. I'm going to go with the one I know no one else was going to pick, because I want to hear the other ones talked about too. Do you guys remember this little indie gem named Children of Morta? It came out a few years back.
Yeah.
Do you? Wow, I was expecting no one to have any idea about it. Children of Morta is pretty cool. It's a roguelike, and you play as a family, and of course you play as different characters and go on different runs and everything. But the upgrade system, I remember, I haven't played this in years at this point, but I remember really liking the upgrade system, because you would upgrade each character, and the characters would get certain stat boosts, but then it also benefited other members of the family in different ways, so that if you were making all your runs with one character, the other characters would still get some benefit from it when you did need to take them out. So I just thought that was cool, because a lot of roguelike games, you level up one character and you're not necessarily leveling up everyone in your party like you would in an RPG or something. But this one actually enabled you to be able to give benefits to other people in your family as well. Children of Morta.
This game looks sick.
It's probably really cheap at this point. It was cheap when it came out.
I just put it on my Steam wish list.
Nice.
It looks sick. And Ben, when you said that just unlocked a memory in my mind, and I should have picked something else, and I'm so aggravated that I didn't pick it now.
Well, you had the first pick 3 times in a row, so.
Oh, 3 times in a row? I only had it twice. Just like Hodge just had it twice.
He'll change the rules so that he gets the first pick next round too somehow.
Of course I will.
I think we should let Locke have the first pick next round.
You can Hodge.
He hasn't
can
had a chance yet.
That doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter anymore.
Were you going to pick Children of Morta? Is that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, he was gonna pick Trails of Cold Steel too. Yeah. So.
All right. I'm up next.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I'm gonna be nice, Locke. I'm gonna let you have the one that we're both thinking about. You're welcome. My cat's freaking out. Settle down.
You guys give me crap about my fire alarm. This cat goes off every single episode, all episodes.
The cat is a sentient creature.
Oh my God, Bucky just went flying.
The cat is a sentient creature. You're asking him if he's going to make the cat be quiet, he's got to constrain it somehow. You just have to replace a wire, Sean. It's a big difference.
Replace a whole wiring system.
Yeah,
The cat just took out Bucky.
Yeah. What is wrong with your cat? Why is he making that noise?
He's fine. He's fine.
Midnight hasn't changed his litter box in like 3 years. So
No, the litter is clean. I keep it
He
clean.
doesn't feed it.
I feed him too. It's something in the morning he does this. Like I don't know if he wants me to pet him, or I don't know what his problem is. He doesn't do it throughout the day.
Well, isn't it the afternoon for you now? It's
It's morning for me.
Well, it's 12 p.m. It's 12 p.m.
It just hit noon now. Yeah.
Yeah. So
anyway, so I am up. I am going to be nice, Locke, and I'm going to let you have the game that I know we're both strongly thinking about. It's all yours, sir. Since Sean has screwed you over and not given you any first picks, I'm going to let you have. What I'm going to go with is Diablo's leveling system, and specifically the only Diablo game that I've really played extensively, and that's Diablo 4, which is probably one of the worst ones leveling wise. But anyway, Diablo has a very cool leveling system. You pick all your different classes, right? And as you're leveling, you get to do like some normal improvements. But what's really cool is when you hit the max level, you start to getting like these extra points. I forget what they call them. But there's this massive grid system, and you put all of your points in this grid and you make like a specific pattern, and you're unlocking like skill ups, like +5 strength and +7. Then you get like actual skills and upgrades and passives and stuff throughout this grid. And it's freaking awesome. Like you can really customize your character to quite a great degree. There's like all these builds. You can look them up online. All these nerds have done the math and figured out the most optimal build. You can steal their build if you want, or you can actually freestyle it and do it. So I'm going to go with Diablo 4. Specifically the end game leveling system with the huge grid is awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Yeah. Did you play Diablo 4, Locke?
Yeah, I loved it. Didn't we play it together? Oh no, Ben, you and I played it together.
Yeah, you and I played it. Yeah.
Yeah. Great game. Great game.
I'm looking forward to that Path of Exile 2 or Pillars of Eternity 2. Which one? No,
that's Path of Exile. Yeah.
All right, Locke. You can have it.
No, I'm going to be honorable. I'm also not going to pick. We were thinking, can we say what we were thinking about? We both thought the same thing, right?
Yeah, on 3. 3, 2, 1. Skyrim.
That was one of my picks too, that I said I was going to let somebody else. I thought Locke wanted it.
Skyrim.
I'll be honorable too.
Oblivion.
I literally wrote Skyrim and Oblivion / Elder Scrolls.
So I'm going to pick Adamfall, which is a game I played last week, only a week ago, and came out earlier this year. But the way the leveling works in Adamfall is really unique. I really loved it. I never played anything like it. You basically find there is no leveling system in the game. You basically find like skill manuals throughout the game. Like this one enables you to aim down your sights, and this one enables you to throw Molotovs. And then you also have to find stimulants. And with those two combined, so the skill manuals plus the stimulants combined, that enables you to level certain skills up or see what the new skills are. Because you have a skill tree, but it's all blank. Like you don't know what's going to be in there until you find the skill manual. And the reason why I love that is because it forces you to explore, basically. It forces you to look in every nook and cranny of the map, which is a really cool incentive to make people do that. Because I found these skill manuals in like places where I wouldn't have gone otherwise, which is really cool. So if you haven't played Adamfall yet, I highly recommend it. I thought it was a great game, especially if you like Elder Scrolls games or Fallout or BioShock even. Great game. Fantastic game.
All right. Adamfall could have been a good pick for minigame too, because in that game you have to survive in the UK. Very challenging, as we know. Or as we could imagine, I'm sure.
Yeah. This is on my list to play, Adamfall. I do want to get to that eventually.
I think it's on Game Pass, which usually means it's bad, but not this time. It's a good game.
Doesn't always mean it's bad. They got some good ones.
All right. Well, Hodge, you're up.
I'm going to go... I'm torn between 3. I'm gonna go with screw it. I'm gonna go. It's not like a level system where you go up like level 1, 2, whatever. But it's you upgrade your weapons and you find new powers and stuff. And that's BioShock. Finding all the different powers and you can upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. That one was always one I loved doing, where you find a new like obviously the iconic one of finding the first plasmid where you get electric and you like pass out and these people come find you and they're like, "Oh, what's I doing?" or whatever the fuck they say. And so I was torn between that. BioShock is probably my favorite. I was also torn between Hades. That one had a fun upgrade system, and Helldivers 2, just kind of having to find the materials while you're extracting and stuff, and you can use that to upgrade. And But I think BioShock is probably my favorite one in terms of leveling up and finding new powers and stuff.
So none of us picked any Elder Scrolls games because we were all being too considerate of the other one.
I mean, Skyrim has one of the best leveling systems in the history of gaming. You level it up by using it. So the more you fight with the sword, your sword skill goes up and gets more powerful. The more you craft, your crafting skill goes up and lets you craft better equipment and stuff. It's just awesome.
That's
I-
Oblivion as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have picked it if this game had any meaning and the rules applied to everyone. That I would have picked it that way.
No, the one that I was thinking of that when Ben went, I just randomly thought of it was Rogue Legacy.
Okay. Yeah.
You have like a giant map, and you have like different skills, and you're like kind of like building out your as you level up, you're building out your castle. I thought that was really cool.
Honorable mention for me. It's kind of a mini game as well, but Nier Automata has these plug-in chips that you get, and you actually have to like play a little mini game to get the upgrade. I don't actually remember how meaningful the upgrades are. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I like the little mini game that you have to do to install them. So, yeah.
I also could have gone with I could have gone Shrek 2 again here their level up system in that game is pretty freaking awesome too.
I also like Alan Wake 2, finding like the lunch boxes and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that too.
Yeah, that was a great one. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're on to our final category, and that is collector's editions. And Hodge, I guess me and you benefited the most since we got to pick first multiple times.
Even though I tried changing it.
Yeah.
But my favorite, so there's so many good ones. Even though I've only ever bought a handful of them, like obviously I have my Alan Wake 2 one right there. I got the little, even though I hate LRG, but I was a sucker for Alan Wake, so I had to do it. But the one I'm going to go with is one that I got years and years ago, and that is Dishonored 2. I got the edition that came with the mask and everything, and it was just a really cool, even though I still haven't beaten Dishonored 2 because when I got it there was a game breaking bug and I fell off of it and then I just never went back. But I've been thinking about that, how I want to go back and play the Dishonored games because they're so incredible.
They're great. Yeah.
And but yeah, the Dishonored Collector's Edition came with this mask, came with a poster, like a ring and stuff, a steel book which I still have. But yeah, this mask has always been one of my favorite like masks in games, so I was very happy to get this. And yeah, so Dishonored 2.
Nice.
Do you still have the cool little purple ring in the box?
Yeah, it's somewhere over there.
It's on your ex-girlfriend's hand. Right? Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
A little Dishonored 2 written on it and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It was a really cool collector's edition. So I was bummed I didn't get to finish the game when it came out because
that was a really cheap one too, right? Like it was only, I think when it came out, it was only $80 for that whole box.
It was, because I mean, it's not like that came out. I was probably in college or recently after college, so I wasn't making much money. So I would not have spent that much money on a collector's edition if it was, if it was a $200 one. I'd be like, I can't afford that shit. So yeah, it probably was. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but yeah, it was a great game from what I played, and I need to go back and finish it eventually.
Yeah, great games.
Yeah,
There's also a third
fun,
one. Have you Death of the Outsider or is the third one? I think so. There's a third
it's like a technically like kind of an expansion of the second.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like a smaller game.
But it's a standalone.
Yeah,
it's standalone. But it's kind of like Undead Nightmare, where it's its own thing, but it's not technically a sequel.
Yeah,
it's like a expansion of the game that stands on its own.
But you did play the first one
too. Once I
right?
once I replay the other two.
Oh, okay. So you also have to play the first one still.
Well, I've played the first one. I just want to replay it before I go into it because I'm that kind of gamer where when a new game comes out, I have to play the series leading up to that game again to refresh myself.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah,
because I'm an insane person.
I still haven't played the Dishonored games. I probably need to one of these days.
They're incredible.
So you gotta play. You gotta play GTA 1 until 5 and before 6 comes out then next year.
I don't like GTA, so I'm not gonna play any of them.
Oh, damn!
Wow, this guy. All right, Sean, you're up. Go ahead.
I'm not up.
Oh, I thought you were going to change the rules so that you could be up next.
Last time I heard that one, I fell off my dinosaur.
My bad.
Another Step Brothers reference.
Yes, it is.
And
And when I had my first beer.
my first. Yeah. Lock.
Oh, I also had Dishonored 2 on my list, but my number one pick, because Dishonored 2 was my backup, my number one pick was Titanfall 2. Because in Titanfall 2, you would get a helmet, like an actual helmet, and it would work. It was like a helmet that fit on everyone's head, so it also fit on my head back when I bought it and still had it and didn't have to sell it to afford to pay rent. But the helmet you could put on your head, and it had an actual working flashlight on it and actual working lasers on it too, so you could point at stuff, which was really cool.
Wow.
You would also get like a flash drive. I think it was 2 gigs, which you could use. You get like a field journal. You would get patches that you could put on your clothes. And you would also get a scarf, which was really cool. So you would get a lot of stuff. That's the only collector's edition I ever bought, because normally I don't waste money on or try not to waste money on stuff like that. But I thought that helmet was so cool that's the only collector's edition I ever bought. That's not true. I bought Starfield 2, the controller, if that counts. But that's not a collector's edition, I guess.
I didn't realize there were any collector's editions with working fleshlights on them. That's pretty cool.
Everything is a flashlight if you push hard enough.
The first Titanfall came with a statue of the robot, which was super cool. Also,
That was really cool.
Both collector's editions. Both those games are incredible. The first one I think is sorely underrated. I thought the first game was awesome.
Yeah,
but people bitch because it didn't have a campaign, which is fair because Titanfall 2's campaign is awesome. But Titanfall 1, just as a multiplayer shooter, was so good.
Amazing.
And I was good at it, which is a surprise. So.
They made it even better and made a live service game out of it in Apex, whatever. No, that I hate. So awesome.
Yeah, I liked Apex, but then it got really sweaty and I stopped playing. But yeah.
All right.
Midnight.
All right. Nice. Midnight, you're up.
All right. So Titanfall, the first Titanfall was an honorable mention for me because that was awesome with the actual Titan robot. Was very cool. But I'm going to go with one that I've actually talked about previously. And it was Star Wars, The Old Republic, the MMO from BioWare, the collector's edition. Now this came with a steelbook case. It came with like an art book and journal. It came with a map. It came with, musical CDs. It came with an actual physical, authentication key that you could use to it generated a code that when you log in so that nobody could steal your account. So that was kind of cool. And a bunch of digital crap. But the main thing that it came with is it came with this awesome Darth Malak statue here. Now, unfortunately, his lightsaber broke. He has a red lightsaber right here that's supposed to be jutting out and looks way better. But I lost that at some point. It broke and I lost it. So imagine if he had a red lightsaber, it would be really cool. But yeah, Darth Malak statue here. Freaking awesome. I think this was like $200, the special edition, or $250, which was a lot of money back then. But yeah, that's my pick. I love it. And that's a great game too. Underrated game.
Yeah. Great choice.
Nice.
All right. Who's up next?
All right. Ben, you're up.
All right. So I don't buy a lot of collector's editions, and I never have, but one that I did, and this isn't my pick, so somebody else can use this, I guess, if it comes up, which it won't. But one that I did pre-order a while back was when Batman Arkham Knight was coming out. They were coming out with one with a little, I think it was like a 1/6 scale Batmobile. And I pre-ordered it because I love Batman so much, and I love the Batmobile. I just thought it was awesome looking. And they ended up canceling it.
Oh.
Literally days before it was supposed to ship. I think it had already shipped to some retailers. So you can find them out there in the wild, but they're pretty expensive, I think. But I was, again, one of the very few collector's editions I have ever ordered, especially pre-ordered, because I don't even hardly pre-order games. Never have. But, and it got canceled at the last minute. So that's a bummer. I don't know why still, because they were already manufactured and out there. So I don't know why they canceled it. Anyway, that one was cool. I have right here. I have the God of War Ragnarok, the Thor's hammer. I think it's over here somewhere.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah. But the one I picked because I had to get this franchise in there somehow, is the Duke Nukem Forever Balls of Steel edition. Now, Duke Nukem Forever is not a great game, but the collector's edition was pretty cool. They came out with it for all the different platforms as well. The actual collector's edition, which was back when they used to include the actual physical copy of the game in addition to the collector's edition. So there's a special Balls of Steel edition of the game on PC, on Xbox 360, and on PS3 as well. But it came with like some dice, of course, some stickers and some postcards, some poker chips, an art book, a deck of cards, I want to say, the physical edition of the game. But the best part of it was it actually had like a bust, like a small bust. It's about, I don't know, this big or so. I have it out there, but I was too lazy to get it. Of Duke Nukem, like in granite, like in gray. So it's just cool to have a little bust of Duke Nukem for that matter. And I think the part that makes it cool, I want to say that the collector's edition was like under $100. I don't remember. I bought the 360 or the PS3 when it launched, but I've gotten the 361 since then. But yeah, it was just cool and it was cheap and it came with a lot of different stuff. And because Duke Nukem, not forever, but Duke Nukem holds like a special place in my heart, I had to get it. So it's probably my favorite one, but it's also one of the very few I own.
Nice. Yeah, I was waiting for a Duke Nukem pick for you. So
yeah.
No,
you reminded me of when you talked about the Jotnard. I actually have that edition unopened still because I bought it and I just like I never opened it for whatever reason, and now I'm like I still haven't opened it because I'm like maybe one day it'll be worth something. And then
so I have one that I opened, but I had pre-ordered two because I was afraid they were going to get canceled because the first one went like crazy. The second one, I think they're still available. So I have the one I opened and I have Thor's hammer on display. And then I have another one in my attic that's just in the shipping box that came in. It might not even be in there. I have never even opened it, but
it's either still available or it was one that just didn't sell out. So it might have eventually sold out, but I do remember that it was still in stock for a long time. I was like, this is probably the worst investment I've ever made.
At this point, I have it, and it's like, well, I don't really need the, I don't know, $100 so desperately that to get rid of this,
Yeah.
So I might as well just keep it in storage until maybe in 10 years it's worth something. Who knows?
Yeah, like the fact that like The Last of Us Part 2, I think's collector's edition is worth $1,000. Like
with the backpack
but like that one, it's like everyone knew it was going to be a hit for a game, so it's like crazy that it's that expensive. But because usually it's like ones like I actually had the Destiny collector's edition that came with a little ghost, the OG Destiny. And that one is worth like a shit ton of money. I'm like, damn, I wish I didn't open that one because I could have sold that for thousands of dollars. But I didn't expect it to be worth anything.
So. We need an honorable mention for the Fallout 76 duffel bag, I think.
That was my pick.
Oh, I forgot you haven't gone yet, Sean. I'm used to you going first.
Oh, yeah. Only went first twice, but Hodge went first 3 times.
That's true. I did go first 3 times, but.
All right. Well, that's a great one. And to round out the draft, I have some JRPG goodness right here. And this is Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. The collector's edition was called the Wizard's Edition, and this thing was freaking awesome. It was $100, but it came with like a 300-page like tome, however you want to say it. And it was like the exact replica of the spell book that you had in the game. And it was fully colored and it looked freaking awesome. It was like the same. It was literally a 1-to-1 recreation of what you had in the game. It was super cool. That was all it came with. It came with that in the game, obviously. I got this for PS3 when it came out. Oh, it was freaking awesome. I remember just like spending hours just like looking over it and just being like, the artwork in it is so... Is like Hodge, you would have been like this artwork. It would have been something like Hodge. I would have been like Hodge would have liked this because it's just the artwork.
I could be wrong. Isn't Ni no Kuni done by the Studio Ghibli people? Or
the first one, they had artists from that. Okay. The second one, no, but they based it off of that, so it was very similar.
Okay.
But yeah, this game, the game's awesome, but two, that spell book was so cool, and it was just so cool to have like an in-game item like 1-to-1 recreated. It was 300. I remember it was exactly 300 pages. I loved it. Used to pour over that reading it.
I like the little drippy plush doll guy. A little dude with a lantern hanging from his nose.
The one for Revenant Kingdom was pretty cool too.
Yeah, that was also on my list.
Yeah, it came with a plush again. I didn't get it, but I think Dustin had it. The art book, and then it had like a I don't know, like a thing you could do like 3D paper craft kind of thing in it.
Yeah, it had like 4 or 5 different creatures you could like build to paper craft and display them. It also came with the
like the diorama.
The diorama and the soundtrack and a steelbook.
Yeah.
Because I have that too. That is not really worth. I mean, you can buy that now for like $125.
Yeah.
I had honorable mention was the BioShock Infinite special edition, which had the statue of that freaking elephant character or whatever. It looked really cool. My memory is so bad, dude.
Elephant.
What was it? Does anyone remember that character?
The songbird?
Yeah. Songbird. Yeah, songbird.
The elephant.
Don't get old, people.
I also had honorable mention for 2 different Fallout games. Fallout 4, you had the actual pit bull. That was pretty cool. And then New Vegas was really cool too. It came with very similar to it had like poker chips, and it had a couple other things that were like gambling related. It was pretty cool.
Midnight. I thought you were going to say Baldur's Gate 3. Because that had some
what
cool
came
stuff
with that?
too. You get like a certificate of authenticity, which was really pointless but really cool. You got like a key ring, but you also got those Magic the Gathering cards, which are worth a lot of money, I think, by now.
Oh, okay.
And you got like a cloth map.
Another collector's edition that I wanted to pre-order, but it got sold out super fast was the Hogwarts Legacy one. It came with the book that had the floating wand over it.
Yeah.
I really wanted that one, but it sold out super fast.
Special shout out. Go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
Special shout out to the Red Dead 2 collector's box. I was going to get this, but at the time I was reviewing games, and they were sending the whole collector's edition to reviewers ahead of time. And they told me, like, I wouldn't have normally assumed I would get it, but they told me they were going to send it and ask for my address. And then they ended up like a week before they were supposed to send it saying we're not able to send it. And the collector's edition was sold out by that point. But it was awesome. It had like an old school looking like box like you would see in the game. And everything inside of it was wrapped in like old timey wrapping, 1800s wrapping you would see at the general store, and collector's cards and challenge coin and like all sorts of cool stuff. And I'm really like, I think it's like $1,000 now, probably. So I'm really bummed. I just took their word for that they were going to send it to me and didn't buy it because I'm not spending $1,000 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing about mine that I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention, for my actual pick, the Star Wars, The Old Republic, one of the main reasons I got it besides the statue is that it also came with a special collector's edition in-game vendor that nobody else could use this vendor except for people who bought the special edition. And I was like, oh, this is going to be like pay to win. I'm going to get like some super awesome gear that no one else can get. That vendor fucking sucked. There was never anything good on that thing. It was like the most trash items. Like I don't think I even bought anything once from it. Sucks. I failed to pay to win.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, does anyone remember that collector's edition that came out? I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7 years ago. That literally came with an island. Like it was a ton of money. I forget how much money it was. They advertised it as like a joke, but I think they were like, because no one's gonna actually buy it. I remember hearing about it on Sacred Symbols. It was like I can't remember what game it was. It might have been a Dead Island game, or it might have been something Island. But I remember it came. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find anything.
Huh. I think you made it up.
That.
Maybe I made it up. I don't know.
Might have. We could ask. Let's ask Grok or someone.
No, I'm not asking AI.
I remember 2 other collector's editions that I bought. This one's not a game, but it's still a collector's edition thing that I got. And that's the PS5 30th. I love this thing. It's beautiful. And the Pro was a collector's edition because that one sold out immediately. But, and then also, I forgot I ordered this too. The Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It came with the statue of Goku and Gohan riding on the Nimbus next to the dinosaur. I love this little statue. Even though I never finished that game because the jump from like one boss to this next boss, you had to grind for hours to level up to be able to fight him, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I fell off of it, but I liked it
All right.
while I played it.
As far as I can tell, there was a rumor that Dead Island Riptide would have an island that would come with it, but that was just a rumor. It was never sold or confirmed.
Okay, maybe that was just it.
But Saints Row 4, the super dangerous Wad edition, aka the $1 million pack, cost $1 million, included a trip to space via Virgin Galactic, plastic surgery, a personal shopping spree. I don't know if this is real or not, but it's just what I'm finding online. I think it was a PR stunt, of course, but a personal island was supposed to be part of that deal too. But I don't think it was real. Yeah.
That is insane. All right. Well, on that note, that is our squad. So we're just gonna do a quick recap of each of our teams. So we'll go in the you know what, we'll let Locke go first. So Locke, you want to give us a quick recap of your team?
No, because you have my picks. I don't know what my picks were.
Oh, you don't have the doc up.
You don't have the doc up.
But
All right.
thank you.
Well, I will give Locke's picks then. For his video game vehicle, he chose Sovereign from Mass Effect. Movie-based tie-in game, X-Men Origins Wolverine. For his minigame, Gwent from The Witcher 3. Level Up System from Atomfall. And the Collector's Edition, Titanfall 2. All right, next up, we'll go to Midnight.
Okay, my vehicle was Starfield, your ship. The movie-based game was Jaws on the NES. The mini-game was the RC Kart Racing from Yakuza 0. Level Up System is Diablo 4, and the Collector's Edition was Star Wars The Old Republic.
All right. Ben, would you like to go next?
The minecart from Minecraft was my vehicle. GoldenEye 007 was the movie tie-in game, even though Two Towers is the best tie-in game ever. Five Finger Fillet from Red Dead 2 is my favorite mini game. Children of Morta has the favorite level up system, and the Duke Nukem Forever Balls of Steel edition for the collector's edition.
Nice. Hodge?
My vehicle was the Warthog from Halo, obvious pick. Movie-based tie-in game was The Godfather. My favorite mini game was Queen's Blood from Final Fantasy Rebirth. Level Up System was BioShock, and the Collector's Edition was Dishonored 2.
Nice. And finally, my squad was my video game vehicle was the Gummy Ship, specifically from Kingdom Hearts 2. Movie-based tie-in game, the best one, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Minigame was Mushroom Mix-Up from Mario Party. Level Up System, Trails of Cold Steel. And Collector's Edition was the Wizard Edition of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. All right, so audience, you can tell us who you think won, who has the best squad. Let us know in the comments. You can DM me on Twitter or on Discord. I really don't care. Or you can email me if somehow you have my email, or you can, hit me up on AIM or AIM as the kids call it. I don't know. I never had AIM. That was before my time.
Message me on TeamSpeak.
Sean, I forgot. Here's a collector's edition that I couldn't pick because you'd already taken it off the board, but I had
Shrek 2? No,
my Heartless from the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 edition.
Oh, that's pretty awesome, yeah.
Got my little Heartless boy. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's another one.
All right.
Yeah. Tell us who was the best squad.
Good stuff, Sean. So that has been squad. Like he just said, let us know. Yes, sir.
What do we win? What's there to win?
Tell you
a
what.
private island.
And plastic surgery.
Tell you what, the winner, I will get them a
fleshlight
gift card to the platform of their choice. So if they want
a
PSN card,
that's something
too bad. Too bad.
It's too expensive. It needs to be something funny.
Expensive? That's fine.
You didn't say how much the gift card would be.
Sean, please take the gift card money and put it towards your smoke alarm. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll buy a used Uber gift card and give it to you.
There you go.
Fun fact. We do a Yankee swap every year at Christmas. And one year, we always theme it. One year we did gift cards. And one of my cousins, I'm not going to name names, put an Uber gift card in there. My sister ended up getting it. She went to go use it. It was already used. There was 77 cents left on it.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's messed up. That is messed up.
All right. So let us know in the comments, guys, or message Sean, like he said, who won and why it's me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think everybody has some great choices here. Let's go around the horn and give our final thoughts here for this episode. And let's start with you, Ben. Final thoughts for episode number whatever this was, 38, I think, of Games Over Plastic.
I don't really have final thoughts. My final thoughts are that my picks are the best, but I don't care if you vote for me because I'm humble. Thanks for having me, guys. I always like hanging out with you guys. And unfortunately, the way adult life works is that unless you like schedule to be on a podcast together, it's hard to just get together and hang out. So appreciate the opportunity to hang out and chat with you all. And smoke detector prevention awareness. Check your batteries and your wires.
Is there anything you would like to shout out? Anything going on in Ben's world?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Just follow me on Twitter.
All right, follow Ben on Twitter. We really love having you. Thank you for coming, and we hope to have you again and again and again in the future. So, if you're down, Lockmort. Also, we love having you. Final thoughts for this episode.
I hope Sean wins so that you can show to your students that cheating works sometimes.
Always.
But other than that, it was very fun. Thank you. Great game.
Sean-
Great fun episode.
Sean's list was put together by AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all know I'm so much pro AI. Freaking love it.
Oh man,
Don't even get me started.
poor Sean, always grading these shitty Chat GPT papers. These kids think they're slick. They're not. Sean's not. He's not letting it go over his head. He's catching you, kids. Better watch out, bastards.
He's climbing
Hodge.
through your windows.
Hodge, final thoughts, sir.
No, I'm happy I haven't seen Ben and Locke together on a podcast in a very long time, so I was happy to get both of you guys back here and do this. And this is a fun game, even if Sean decides to change the rules all the time. So,
Yep, always changing rules.
so yeah, it was a lot of fun. Obviously, enjoy doing this, and seeing as this is my only day off for the next 2 weeks, I'm happy I can spend it talking video games with my buddies. So, thanks for everyone listening and everything.
Heck yeah. This has been the most chaotic and hostile episode ever, but it's been awesome. It's been very fun. We're having a great time.
That
Honestly.
happens when you put Locke and I in the room together. Usually, though, we're hostile towards each other. This time, we had another target to go after, so we appreciate that opportunity.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
good stuff. I love it. Sean Mason, final thoughts, sir.
Oh, nothing. I just, I love changing rules. It's, how it goes. My rule, my classroom, my rules. Sorry.
Sean loves three things: JRPGs, random games based on a kid's property, and changing rules.
We
Track two. Go
it's
play
because
it.
it's because Sean put money on it, and because we don't have the ethics rules of like pro sports where you're not allowed to bet on your own stuff. So Sean's cheating that way.
I'm a little bit on a hot streak right now. 9 straight.
There you go.
And that was
Can't
all
get the
yesterday.
winner.
That was all just yesterday.
Wow.
He's going to give the winner a gift card to Wawa with 69 cents on it.
There's no Wawas around here, so I probably can't go get the
Sheets.
No sheets around here.
No Bucky's either, which is really tragic.
They have a Dunkin' on every corner though.
Every other corner, there's a Dunkin'. Yeah.
so you can get the Dunkin' gift card.
My final thoughts are: screw you, collector's edition for Star Wars for that shitty vendor. That vendor was horrible. But I had a great time. I'm really, really always excited to have Locke and Ben on. They are truly awesome people, and we always have fun when they're on. So thank you guys. And that's it. Yeah, this has been Games Over Plastic, episode number 38. We're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
What is food? Food is good.